Okay, what is up YouTube, Zain Rahman, and in today's video I'll be talking about building muscle in a calorie deficit. Can you build muscle in a calorie deficit? And before I go into it, not a doctor, not a certified nutritionist or dietitian or fitness trainer, so I'm only telling you what I do and what I know. So whatever you choose to believe is your decision. Okay, now how can I talk about this and why am I confident in telling you what I'm going to tell you about building muscle in a calorie deficit is because I did it and I do it. All right. Now, bringing back these Instagram posts where I posted these shots from November 2019, December 2019, and February 2020, or around that time. Okay, and this is when I had started carb cycling and I was in a calorie deficit overall. And even before this point, I was in a calorie deficit for about 6 months. And all the while, I have been continuing to build muscle, all right? So, in spite of what you believe, in spite of people tell you that you need to cut down to lower your body fat, to lose body fat, and you need to be in a calorie surplus or you need to bulk up to gain muscle. Well, it's not really necessary. Okay, you can build muscle in a calorie deficit, and I'm not talking about someone who's at a very high level, like maybe a professional bodybuilder or a competitive power lifter, but like in the sense if you're starting out and even with them it's not impossible for them to do it, but it wouldn't be as easy as it would be for a beginner. Okay, now when you're a beginner, when you go into the gym, when you start exercising, and if your body hasn't been used to the exercise for some time, then you'll gain muscle just by going to the gym. Okay, because whatever you do, your body is not used to that and it will be new to the body, so your body will find ways to adapt to that training, and some of this would be muscle hypertrophy or muscle growth. Okay, so just by going to the gym, going and doing some strength training when you're a beginner for some time, it will give you some sort of gains because that's not the environment that your body has been accustomed to. Okay, so you'll get something called newbie gains. Okay, and this would be the gains in muscle growth, gains in muscle mass, which would be dramatic because you're just starting out, right? So your body has a certain degree of muscle that it wants to hold, and when you're performing some kind of activity, physical exercise, athletics, strength training, then your body would adapt to that stimulus and it would gain some amount of muscle which would allow it to do that activity better. Okay, and then of course to continue building muscle, and what you need to do so when you're in a calorie deficit. Now, I'm not saying it's the best way to gain muscle. I'm not saying it's the ideal way, but I'm saying it's not impossible. Okay, so what you need to do after that beginner stage, after the newbie gains, is you would need to eat enough protein, of course, so that you can grow that muscle. And how much protein do you need to eat? Why do you need to eat protein? I've done videos about that previously, so you might want to check them out. And yeah, so of course you'd have to eat enough protein, and you need three things to build muscle. That's protein, water, and energy. Okay, calories. So the protein obviously you need to have enough, and water you can drink as much as you need without it making you fat. Okay, and about the energy, so you're getting some energy from the calories that you're having from the carbohydrates and fats, and this is why I tell you not to be in a very big deficit. Okay, because you want enough energy to be able to perform your exercise and be able to do it harder than last time, as Coach Greg would say. But again, weight loss, it needs to be a slow process. Okay, so don't try and rush into it, and do it in the right way. Do it getting healthier and fitter and better, and growing muscle while you do that. Okay, because I've talked previously about why having some lean muscle is beneficial, and I'm not going into that again. But so yeah, you can get enough water, energy, and protein in a calorie deficit to build muscle. All right. Now, the protein that you have, whatever your body needs to utilize it for muscle hypertrophy, for muscle recovery, okay, for rebuilding and growing your muscles, it's going to use that, right? And then for the energy, you have the carbs and fats. Okay, so I mean, that's what you need to do. And if your body needs some more energy in order to go into a calorie deficit, in order to make you gains so that you can grow your muscles while being in a deficit, then this is the energy that the body is pulling from your body fat, all right? It's reserved energy. So if your body needs any energy over the amount that your food would give you, then it would be getting that energy from your fat cells, okay? The energy, the calories in your body fat, okay? And that is how you would be losing weight. So, what you're basically doing is you're losing body fat while gaining muscle, all right? And that is the goal which I believe most people have when they want to make a body transformation, when they want to be on a fitness journey, on a healthy lifestyle. Okay, so this is the goal that a majority of people have. So this is how you do it. And like I said, I mean, if you're at a very high level, maybe you need to be more calculated with what you're eating and with your protein intake and things like that. But just talking about normal people who are maybe just starting out, or who just want to look better and get better. Okay, so it is possible for you to build muscle in a calorie deficit. You have enough energy in your body fat, which your body can utilize if it needs more energy than you're getting in from your food. Okay, so you have enough energy, all right, and you don't necessarily need to be in a surplus to gain muscle, but being in a surplus might be the ideal way to do it. Okay, and there would be different scenarios for different people because everybody's body is different. Okay, but I'm just saying, for most people, for most normal ordinary circumstances, it is possible to build muscle in a calorie deficit. Okay, it is possible. It may or may not be the best thing for you to do, all right. And again, it would depend a lot on whatever your fitness goals are. So that is the way that is, all right. So that were my thoughts about building muscle in a calorie deficit, and a bit of an example from my fitness journey, something that I have documented, which can graphically represent muscle growth while being in a calorie deficit. So that was that, and I have more stuff about fitness and my fitness journey on my Instagram. So you might want to give me a follow there. My handle is Radio Protector. The link is in the description. Like this video, share it, subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.